Hey guys, it's Bianca and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you what is in my kit bag. So I got my my Kryolan bag about a year ago, and then I recently picked up this bad boy, so I thought it would be a great idea to show you how much I've increased my kit size, as well as all the products inside, as well as all of my equipment and bags. So let's just chat about this bag. So I got my Kryolan Pro kit bag, which is the one on wheels that I showed you guys about. So this bag I got from Uzuri marketing. It is a online shop. They also have a shop based in Pinetown, and they sell all sorts of like professional hair gear, straighteners, blow dries, all that kind of like professional salon use, as well as for freelancers like myself. So I paid exactly 833 Rand for this, and shipping was free over 300, which was amazing. The service was excellent. I spoke to a guy called Richard, and he was super helpful. He had all the questions I needed about this case and what comes with it and all that kind of thing. So let's just chat about the exterior. This is really similar to the Kryolan backpack artist bag, but on Kryolan's website it is 1,500 Rand, and I'm not about to pay that. So I thought, why don't I just pay half and get one that is not like an off-brand but still really good quality. So let's just chat about the shell of the bag. So it comes with a strap like this if you want to carry it, and it has a really nice grip like this. And then if you turn it on the side, it comes with two pockets which are different in size, but they still hold quite a bit. So here I just have these grips, and they fit quite nicely in there. And then if we open this up, I just have some texturizing volume powder, as well as some silicone to help combat flyaways and frizz. So that fits nicely in that kind of pocket. I could probably fit more in there. As you can see, it's quite a big pocket. And then if we turn it to the back, you can see that the straps are very soft. They also have back support, so if you're walking long distances or if you're on set, that kind of thing, you won't like break your back. And then if you turn over here, this is a pocket where I just keep some tools like this, just a scraper and some of those, what are they called, orange sticks. And then I just keep these for brushes. These are just BoxyCharm brush holders. And then here obviously you have the mesh pocket where I put them. And then this is the cool part, and this is what actually drew me to the bag design, is that when you open up, you have a cooling or like a heat protectant kind of section where I keep my silver bullet curling iron. This is, I believe, the 25mm curling iron, and I absolutely love this thing. I got it along with my hair kit. And then I have my YK GHD. So I keep the cords in this mesh pocket so that it doesn't like get heated up. And then there's also another little pocket here where you can put more stuff. I think that the main thing that I was drawn to about this kit bag was the use of space. A lot of makeup kit bags, like the aluminium ones, all those kind of things, they don't really fit a lot of things, unfortunately, just because of the aluminium. It doesn't stretch. It's very sturdy and it's not really malleable. And then if you open it up here, it has a double zip which you can obviously open up both sides. And then if we open this in here, that is what it looks like on the inside. So there is a little thing in here which hooks to the back of this thing, so you can keep your bag open at all times. And it just hooks on this back section here. Because it got nails. But anyway, this is what the bag looks like. I think it is an incredible design and a really great use of space. So if we talk about the pockets here, this is where I just keep clips to put hair while I'm working. It's also a mesh pocket on the bottom here. Then you get four little, these unfortunately are not detachable. The original Kryolan ones are detachable, which I think is kind of cool, because you can kind of just, you know, take what you need or take out. But on this top one here, I have just a thing that takes out the hair of all my combs. Super handy instead of doing it by hand, which is also kind of gross, especially when you're sanitizing your brushes. And then here I just have hair nets. Yeah, I don't have anything on the bottom pockets. I just haven't found a need for them. And then also there is another bag, little pocket here, which is about so deep. So you could probably put like your business cards or something in there. And then you get four of these what kind of plastic is, I don't know, but it's like a, you know what I mean, you know. But anyway, let's just move on. So the very first thing that I have on the top is my clip and pony bag. So as you can see, I have it color coordinated. So here we can see I have ponies, little see-through ones, these like detailing clips and more short clips. I need to obviously restock because when I first started my hair course, this whole section was like literally packed to the brim. But yeah, I have them color coordinated, so if I have someone with dark hair, I use this side, and if I have someone with light hair, I use that side. So I won't open them because I also have to open it like this, but they are double-sided. You get this from the Crazy store for like 50 bucks. It's amazing. So obviously here is my blonde side. Here is where I have all of the detailing larger clips and then the smaller ones. So that's what I have on the very top. And then I use this bag for hair and makeup, especially if I want to have my hair and my makeup kit with me. I can just obviously take that as well as my Zuka. And if I don't need my hair kit, I just take 2 of the little plastic bags out, and you'll see in a second. Okay, so in the very, very top bag, these little baggies aren't as big as the Kryolan ones. These are more, I would say, a lot more smaller because the bag is smaller. But here is where I keep all of like my tools. So I have tweezers, eyelash applicators, and a nail, little scissors thing that helps me cut my lashes. Then I have some red cherry lashes. These are absolutely beautiful. And then this is where I keep any like stray lashes or individual lashes. Loving these Essence ones lately. And then I also have just these cheap strip lashes for emergencies. And then I also have these little disposable lip ones that I put in matric dance and bride kits. These are from Swoon online, and they are absolutely incredible. They're only like R1 each, and they come in like a resealable bag, which I thought was excellent. So that's really, really nice. And then I have some disposable mascara ones as well, so that I don't double dip into my mascara to, you know, contaminate it. And then I have a whole little baggie of lash glue. You can never have too much lash glue. Then I have a whole bunch of mascaras, mascara primer, different types, different ones, all that kind of thing. Majority of my mascaras are from Essence. I really do enjoy Essence mascaras, especially this purple one, which is the Lash Stylist. The purple one is also my favorite, but the pink one is just as good. And then I have 2 eyelash curlers. One is from Minnesota, which is actually really good, and this other one is on its way out. It has lost its applicator, but I do have a spare one, so I'm just gonna need to pop it in there. But yeah, this is from Minnesota, and I really, really like this. Nice and sturdy. Then next up we have my little hair thing where I have some hair product and styling stuff. So this fits really, really big bottles. So this is a 400 ml bottle from Redken. This is my favorite hairspray. This is what came in my little hair kit when I did my hair course, and it's absolutely beautiful. The spray is so, so, so good. Like it doesn't just squirt out. And then I have this one because it's also quite good. It just smells really, really bad, and this one gives me headaches, but it's good. And then I also have some Collab dry shampoo for anyone that might have a bit of an oily scalp, or if they didn't wash their hair. And this also adds a really, really nice volume to flat hair. And then of course I have some GHD heat protectant when I'm doing hair as well. So that literally consists of my hair styling tools. And then I just have my comb bag, which fits all of my necessities. I'm not going to open this up because you guys know what brushes look like. But here I have a wet brush, just a nice heat styling brush if I need to do some blow waving. Then I have this tease brush that helps take away tease if I had too much. Also have a wide tooth comb, and then obviously I have my separation combs as well, which I love. And then lastly, I have my skincare bag as well as my alcohol bag, where I also keep my sanitization stuff, so it's like all in one bag. So let me just show you what is inside. So obviously I have my isopropyl alcohol, which I use in between clients if I need to clean a brush, just so, because I obviously don't have time to wash each individual brush before each client. So I just what is the word I'm looking for? I sanitize the brush that I need. And obviously it's labeled so that I don't spray my client's face with alcohol. Then I just have some No Problem Prime Essence. The light packaging doesn't really work in this light, but that's what it looks like. It has a very gel-like formula, so it absorbs quite well into the skin. I'm yet to use this actually. I need to test it on my mom to see how it works on dry skin. But yeah, I've heard a lot about this, so I can't wait to use it. Then I have some MAC Watermelon Prep and Prime Fix Plus Setting Spray. Love the scent of this, so do my clients. It's just such a cute little thing. And it fits so nicely in my kits because it's so small. Then I have just some more alcohol in just a different bottle. Then I have a little mini version of the Professional. Very, very great pore primer. Then I also have some makeup remover in a spray bottle. This is excellent for spraying anything that I need to remove with. It's just so much better than pouring it out because it just gets everywhere. Then I have a Kiki Eye Renewal Cream. This is great for more mature skin if they have dry under eyes, all that kind of thing. Then I have the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. This is great for oily skin as well as for people that have pore issues. Looks really, really good on camera as well. Then I have my last remnants of my baby skin. This is just for a pick-me-up for some of my younger girls that might have a bit of pore issues. It's not as strong as the Benefit Professional, but it still does the job if you want some flawless looking skin. This is a silicone based primer, so it works well with my Kryolan Ultra Foundation as well. Then I have a little bit of my Kiki Photo Ready Setting Spray left. I need to get a new bottle of this because I actually really like this stuff and it smells divine. Then I have a Smashbox Primerizer Primer for all of my dry skin babes. This is a primer and a moisturizer in one, so it's like a bit of skincare and makeup prep. I'm yet to use this one as well. I just recently got it. I haven't had anyone with dry skin, but I've heard amazing things about this as well. Then I also have the Smashbox Super Light Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I've used this on multiple clients and my Kryolan foundation looks absolutely flawless on this. This is kind of like a moussey, no, I lie, this other one. It's more of like a cream formula, so it comes out like super, super thin, but it's such a beautiful finish and I absolutely am so glad that I got this. Then I just have a bit left of my Clinique Take the Day Off, just a sample. It's really, really good for getting sharp eyeliner. And then I just have some rose water from the Body Shop. This is also really, really good. And then in here I have some soap. So if any of my clients require soap brows. Okay, and obviously you guys have seen this before as I've had it on my channel many, many times before. This was my first ever like really expensive kit edition. I paid around, was it 1.8? Was it 2.8? I don't know, but the price has gone up and it excludes pro discount. So unfortunately that really, really sucks because I was hoping that I would have a pro discount from that. But you guys know that on the sides there are identical pockets on the side. Here I just keep like wet wipes and business cards over there. And then the other side is identical and this is where I just keep my brush belt. All of my brushes are currently in the wash. I just have some other dirty ones in here. But yeah, this is what the brush belt looks like. I got this from House of Base on Instagram. And then I just keep some cotton pads, earbuds and toothpicks for really, really sharp wings. And then we go and open her up. That is what my Zuka looks like on the inside. Okay, so let's chat about this pocket. This pocket also zips up, so it really, really is good for keeping your compartments nice and intact. And then there is a zipper on the side that opens up due to all of these little compartments. So here I just have latex-free disposable wedges. I don't use the same wedge on the same person just because for hygiene reasons I don't want to spread germs across my kids. So I just keep those disposable ones and then I give them to the client as a part of their touch-up kits. They can touch up their skin with their foundation or whatever products they use to touch up, like powders, with the same sponge. And then here I just have some little baggies where I put my business cards as well as my touch-up kits in here. And then I obviously also have some tape. This is like a Mega Bodice Dream for people that have stubborn eyes and you want to do a wing and they insist on having a wing, and then you're like, okay, yeah, let me help you out, and we put some tape on your face. So that goes in there, and then there's a few other compartments here which I just keep the mirror and that kind of thing. And then there's also, like in the other bag, there's like clip section, so if you use this as your hair bag, you can use that. And then on the very, very top one, there's like a little bit of connecting here, over there, which is nice and big, which I keep my little Kryolan brush caddy thing, which is really nice and spacious. And here is where I keep my, it's actually, no, the power just went out. Oh my god, thank god it's still have light. This is a petri dish from Swoon. I have been using my back of my hand since college, and sometimes it gets a bit frustrating because your hand is so full of shit actually half the time. So I got myself a little clear petri dish so you can kind of see the clear the colors on the clear thing quite quickly. The glass is edged really nicely, and glass I think is a lot more sanitary now that I think about it, because you can literally just wipe it down. It kind of looks like a giant contact lens. Yeah, so then you just wipe this down with a wipe or alcohol, just disinfect if you need to go to the next person, that kind of thing. And then I obviously just put it back into the little baggie where it comes in. I'm really impressed by Swoon. I had never ordered from them before. I got those like disposable lip brushes from them as well. I was really stoked with their service. Their packaging was insane and it was like so personal and that kind of thing. And then here I have a little switch and blend, which is like a copy of like the original. This is from Dupe Factory. It actually works really nice, and I keep this in my kit if I want to maybe take away some pigment from a brush that I put too much pigment on, or if I want to use another color, that kind of thing. It really helps. Oh, the power's back on. Wow. And then we're going to go ahead and use the first little thing. So as you can see, the size difference of these bags is, I would say they're like not the same, but they're like quite like different, but it's made of like the same material. That PVC, that's the word. So this bag is just where I keep all of my like eye stuff, so glitters, all that kind of thing. So in this little thing, I absolutely adore this little thing. So here I keep some Ofra, a cheek enhancer, eyebrow gel, ink block glitter, aloe gel brow gel, black aloe gel brow gel, Creative Glamour black eye gel, a NYX eyeshadow base, and a Naked Cosmetics pigment. So this is just for all of my pigment stuff, so that it's not like all running around in a bag. And here is just where I keep like eye pencils, other brow gels that come in like a tube, like the Benefit one, like a whole bunch of them. I have like blue, black, grey, brown, all like the standard neutral stuff. So I really enjoy that little caddy. I love using, this one guy called it lunch boxes when I was at a shoot. He was like, why do you have so many lunch boxes? I'm like, say that again about my containers. It's just say it one more time. And then like I said, I use a lot of containers, and yes, I was ghetto and I used to mix my ink dot line and black eyeliner to make it more creamy. But here I just have my ink dot line, one of those curling iron goody things, dream sequence glitter, and a diamond dust loose highlighter, just because it's so small. And then I have a loose glitter little thing. This keeps them nice and like upright so that they don't spill everywhere, and if they do, they're in like a confined space. I have a MAC one and 4 Creative Glamour ones. This MAC one is absolutely beautiful. Then I have a bunch of eyeshadows that are like really small. So I have an Anastasia Beverly Hills case, and then I have like a few color pop ones in here just because they fit really, really nicely in there. And then I have a Party Animal palette, which you guys have seen me use a few times on my channel. Some really, really bright colors for the adventurous people. Then I have an Urban Decay shimmer palette with the most intense black on the end. It's my absolute favorite. And then we have my most recent review on my channel. If you haven't looked at or seen it, I suggest you do. This is the Celestial Thunder mini palette from Dominique Cosmetics. And then we have one of my favorite palettes, the Huda Mauve Obsessions, which actually crushed the one day. It fell out and shattered. But luckily the formula is like really buttery, so I just pressed it back into the pan and then it was fine. Then I have a whole bunch of liquid eye glitters. And so I have a few from Essence, one from Cover FX, one from Wet n Wild, and then another one from Ofra. Then I also have a whole bunch of loose pigments. This one is a holographic glitter. I can't take it as well, literally go everywhere. Another loose eye glitter, and then a Kraftobian eye pigment, which is literally the most intense gold I've ever used in my life. And that's about it, and then obviously trusty sharpener. So that is the first bag. In total you get 4 bags, one smaller one and then 4 bigger ones. Then we're going to move on to my bigger eyeshadow palettes, which I can fit quite a bit in that bag. I have my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. As you can see, I've butchered that purple shade. But yeah, I really, really do enjoy this palette for people that want a bit more of a warm approach to makeup and what they like. And then I have a Tarte Pro palette with a whole bunch of cool tone browns, mauves, that kind of thing, and then there's 4 intense shimmers down here. I've done a review on this as well if you guys are interested. And then we have one of my bigger palettes. This is the Morphe Stunning Vibes palette. Also great for people who want more of a warm toned kind of look, and maybe a bit pops of color like the purple and the plum and the green and that kind of thing. Then I have my Jaclyn Hill palette. I really do enjoy this, all the shimmers in the shade range. The mattes aren't that great, so I don't tend to use them, but this color, that color are really, really stunning, and that green, so I kind of keep them for those 3 shades only. Then we have my Elamar palette, which is again super pigmented, super creamy. These blues and those 2 top shades are absolutely beautiful, as well as the matte shades are also so stunning in this palette. Then we have my Naked Reloaded palette from Urban Decay. The shimmers in here are intense and I love them, and this is definitely more for my cool tone girls. This brown doesn't really blend that well, but I mainly use it for the bottom lash line. These 2 browns are really nice, as well as these 2 in shades, and the shimmers here are absolutely incredible. Then we have my Kylie Jenner and Jordan palette, and this is probably one of my most favorite palettes out of my whole kit. The browns, the shimmers, everything in here is so beautiful, like this color and that color, all of them. I did a review on them and I was absolutely blown away. And then I've done 2 mature girls that wanted this kind of purple vibe, and it looked absolutely beautiful on them. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite palettes to do mature dance girls on. Then we have my Kit OG. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam. My amazing boyfriend bought me one of these for Christmas one of the years, and it's probably one of my favorite go-to palettes for brides and matric dancers. The colors in here are just so beautiful and so buttery, and they all blend flawlessly together. So this is definitely one of my Kit favorites. Then we move on to blushes and stuff, which is another big bag. Okay, so I'm not going to lift this one up because it's very, very big. So I'm just going to show you each product. So this is my Ciate Extraordinary powder. This is actually, it's like a great all over face setting powder. It's nice because it doesn't have any flashback, and I mainly use this for people with normal to oily skin. Then I have my air spun. This one really smells like Old Lady, but it goes away after a while and it has so much product in here. I definitely use this for people with severely oily skin, because this shit doesn't budge and it like literally makes your face feel like it's rock solid. It's amazing. I use this when I have long nights, because this stuff is it sets your makeup like a bomb, and it's like really flawless looking as well. Then I have my Becca Hydro Mist powder that I got off a BoxyCharm user, and I buy this because it is the most lightweight powder for people with severely dehydrated skin, or maybe just dry skin, and this sets the under eyes very beautifully without drying it, and also as an overall face setter as well. Then I have my trusty old kit OGs, so Creative Glamour powders. These I mainly use for my people of color girls, because they are quite nice powders and they don't leave the skin looking too like red undertoned or like grey. These are really nice. This one I use for my lighter skins as a on the go powder, because it's quite trusty and you can use it on all skin types. Then I just have this one. I don't use it on the face, I only use it to set the eyes because it has flashback. So I only use this to set the eyes, and it helps set the concealer quite nicely for transition shades and stuff like that. And then I have a Fit Me one as well, also for the eyes, if I have people of color and stuff like that. And then let's move on to my blush. I have this Tarte little blush palette, which has a range of blushes, some shimmer and some matte. This I use mainly on my brides because there's a large variety, as well as for my deeper skin tones. So I have my lighter skin tones and then my deeper skin tone blushes on this side. Then another one of my blush favorites is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio. This is also nice, it's just a really good blush, and it's kind of like universal. So you have like a really nice shimmer pink, more of a mauve, and then like a nice pink color as well. Ooh. Hello. Then I have this giant Makeup Revolution highlighter, which is more of like a purpley shade. I tend to use this more on my deeper skin tone girls because it's just like a nice universally peachy pink color. Then I also have a MAC Soft and Gentle. This is great for my paler girls. This looks absolutely beautiful on all skin tones, like light skin tones. It's so stunning. Then I also have a Essence Stay All Day translucent powder. This has flashback, so I generally use this for the eyes as well, or if I'm using a white base for like face paint, I use this to set it. Then for my bronzers, I have a mini Hoola bronzer that I really enjoy, as well as an Ofra one, which is more of an orange tone. Then I have two Colourpop highlighters. One is a loose shimmer, and then another one is more of a super shark. Then I have two liquid highlighters from Tarte, and another two liquid highlighters from Simi Cosmetics. Then moving on to foundation and like cream products. This is my foundation palette, which I use on all my clients, and I just find that this is a really nice universal coverage as well. It's very high coverage, but if you use a little, it's also like super like natural looking as well. I have run out of like these first three shades because they're my most common, and they're one of my deepest shades I need to replace as well. So yeah. Then I also have this like concealer palette, which I've never touched. Then I have my concealer wheel from Kryolan as well. As well as my Louise base, which I use for the eyes. And then lastly in my kit, I have my lip bag, which has all of my products. So this is the smaller bag of the Zuka, so it fits directly in the base of the bag, so none of the other bigger bags can go in first except for the smaller ones. So I will just show you what is inside. So So here I have a whole bunch of like actual lipsticks, like some lip glosses, liquid lipsticks, lip tints, all that kind of thing. Then I have a Kryolan lip palette, which as you can see, that is my most popular shade out of my palette. And then here comes my absolute favorite bit of my whole entire kit. My lip pencil little bag. This is like all boxed. This is my favorite thing in the whole world, because as you can see, I have space for like the lip liners that have like reached a really small like little stub. So I've separated them into like nudes and browns and like the different undertones. So here we just have a mini sharpener and two really small nude. What brand is this again? It's like a really nice cheap one. I've forgotten the name. It's one of those cheap clicks ones. Smudge. Yeah, it's a really good one. So I went and bought another one of the Smudge lip liners. This is the shade Nude Pink, and this is like a really nice universal, and it's like a gel formula, so it's really nice. Please focus. Consistency. Yeah, I actually prefer these over a lot of the ones that I actually buy. So I have a MAC one, which I really like. I have a few Essence ones. I also have an Ever Beauty one, which is a lip and an eye pencil, and I fucking hate it so much. Like, I hate it. Like, where's the like? I have to literally scrape so hard. Like, what is that? That is the worst lip pencil consistency I've ever used in my whole life. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. My favorite lip liner consistency has to be either the Smudge or the Wet n Wild ones. The Wet n Wild one is extremely creamy and malleable, so it melts into the lip, so it looks like a lipstick and not like this piece of shit. I don't even know why I have it in my kit, but the brown one is equally as bad. As you can see, I have separated them, so it's like nude, maroons or reds, and then like browny kind of colors, or like deep purple. This is another Ever Beauty one that I hate. But yeah, I have a few Essence ones. This one is a more of like a pencil, like a gel pencil, so you have to like roll it up and stuff. Nice color. Yeah, that is my favorite bit of my whole kit. I just love organization. It fucking gets me going, I'm telling you. Anyway, then I have this one from Dupe Factory. So I don't like to use these colors on its own. This is the dupe of the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette, which I'm sure is crazy good. I don't typically use them on their own. I use these more of like a mixing agent. So if my client is like, I'm not quite sure, I would like it to be more red, I have like a selection of which shade of red. So I wouldn't use these because they're not, I don't know, they just feel really like, you know, like paint. It doesn't feel like a lip product. So I just purely use this just to mix and change the undertone of some colors, and that it works really nicely that way. And then I have my Switch Beauty one. So I don't really think that this is a matte palette. It is definitely more of like a satin, even borderline gloss. So again, I just use these as a nice mixing agent. Again, you can see my most popular colors that people tend to go for, and then I mix them together. So if they want more of like a dark, deep brown, then I mix it with brown, all that kind of thing. Yeah, it's really nice to have in your kit when you want to mix stuff together, but otherwise, yeah, it's not my favorite formula. And that concludes my kit. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys have any questions about any of the stuff that I used, please don't be afraid to comment down below and ask me your opinion. Yeah, so that is basically the basis of my whole entire hair and kit collection. I am very proud of my first video compared to now, and all of the stuff that I've actually bought, and the value of my kits I feel like has definitely increased with all of the brands that I've now included into my kit as well. And I still have a few more other nice things coming that I've ordered for my kits, and then I will show you guys on my Instagram. If you guys are interested in my Instagram, I post all the things that I buy, etc. online via my Instagram story little headline highlight thing called makeup purchases as well. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.